Okay, so this is a gear review of the Vango Cobra 600 sleeping bag. So this is new for 2020. It's a new range of sleeping bags from Vango. You have the Cobra 200, 400 and 600, and it's the 600 I'll be talking about, but a lot of the features are shared between the different versions. So the Cobra is a down-filled sleeping bag. It's a 20D nylon outer shell fabric, and it has a welded box wall construction. It also is water resistant and has a thermal reverb, which should help kind of trap that heat in the sleeping bag when you're in it. So I have had it a short time, but I've tried it out and I'm going to be talking you through my first impressions of it. It was difficult to get many reviews of this online. There doesn't seem to be too much about it. So I'm hopeful that this will help you if you're in the market for a sleeping bag and you want to know a wee bit more about the Vango Cobra. This is a 4-season bag for use down to -12, the comfort rating down to -12. It is, as I said, it's very lightweight. It weighs about 1 kilogram and packs down really small. I was really impressed with the pack size. So you see comfort -5 down to a limit of -12, and then there's the absolute limit of -30, but you wouldn't really want to be using it in anything even close to that. The bag itself, there's a little bit of a noise, a bit of a rustle off it, but you don't really notice it, to be honest. Inside the bag there is a storage pocket, which is handy if you need to keep something in there with you. Once the bag's out of its stuff sack and left for a wee while, it lofts really well. It's a very comfortable bag to be in. There's some kind of nice features around. There is a collar around the neck that can be pulled tighter with a toggle there, and a good thick hood as well. That is really comfortable actually to sleep in. I noticed when I was sleeping in it, getting a bit colder during the night, just kind of nestling into that hood and pulling that collar tight was fantastic. Zips are good quality. They are anti-snag, and there was no issue with them. They seem like a really high quality zip. And no issues with snagging in use so far at all. And as with a lot of these bags, there's a zip at the top and another zip down at the foot area as well, which is handy if it's a warmer night and you need to let a bit of air in. That can be useful. The bag retained heat really well. The down that fill is in it is ethically sourced. And you'll see there, it just talks a wee bit about the welded baffle construction, which is to try and keep that down evenly spread across the bag so that there's no cold pockets or bits of the bag where down is gathering. And it is hydro barrier down from Vango. Vango says that will help keep the down better for longer, stop it becoming wet. So all in all, first impressions are that it is a really top bag. Very comfortable to sleep in. It was a warm night last night. One of the things I was worried about is whether it would be too warm in that sleeping bag, but actually it's quite breathable as well, and it just kept me comfortable the whole night through with no cold bits, and that collar and that hood were really useful. Just when it was getting a bit cooler, just to pull that round and kind of nestle into it, and it was a very comfortable night's sleep in there. So yes, I would absolutely recommend this sleeping bag. It is new to 2020 from Vango and feels really well put together. You'll notice there just a wee cover for the zip at the top there to stop that annoying you when you're in the bag. So yeah, you can get a wee sense of the loft there. It has lofted really well. It feels like a nice thick bag now, but as I said, it stuffs down into an incredibly small size of a sack. Pack size is 24 by 18, 24 centimeters by 18 centimeters. So that's the Cobra 600.